Taylor May Fisherman. We're going to do a how-to video on how to troll in open water and what kind of setup you need in your boat. And we're going to show you how this is done. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to try to put some fish in the boat and teach you a little something to go with it. There's some of the things you're going to need when you're wanting to troll. You're going to need a good fish finder. Show you how deep the water is. And it shows you how fast you're going. Because that dictates how deep your lure runs. You're going to need some line counter reels. I've got some Okuma cold waters. They're spooled up with 10-pound trilene. And you let line out, and it tells you how deep your lure runs, depending on how much line you let out. There's apps for these things too. Here's some another kind of reels. These are Daiwa AccuDepth line counter reels. I'm gonna need you some crankbaits. Get you some different kinds of crankbaits, square body, and big fat bodies. Or you can get the long skinny ones, but you want something other that runs anywhere from 10 to 20 feet deep. For most of the summer, the fish are going to be deep, so that's where you need to be fishing at. Something else you're going to need, guys, you're going to need a good trolling motor. Preferably, I've got a remote control one and I can steer remotely. Sitting back there watching my fish finder, watching the graph and the fish come up and look at the bait. That's how I got my boat set up. So sometimes I go way out there in the middle and I put out 4 rods and a couple planer boards and I'll just drag open water. And if you do it long enough and keep switching colors, you will catch something another big enough to eat. That's the whole name of this game. Have some fun, catch some fish, enjoy being on the lake. Right there's 3 big walleyes. The rod's fixing to go down. There it goes. Fish on. Alright, guys. We're out here trolling, teaching y'all a few things. And we messed around. We've messed around and caught one. It's hard to video with a phone and reel a fish in at the same time. But that's just a prime example of what this trolling can put in the boat. We got dinner, baby. Alright, guys, here's my setup. I got a little snap on there where I could quick change these baits. And you just use the trolling app like I just showed you. And you let out the amount of line. Here's what we do, guys. We just let line out until we get to 58 feet. And you select that right lure on the trolling app. And it'll put your bait at 14 foot deep. Just lock it down, set it in the rod holder. Then you come over here and you look at your speed. You're doing 1 mile an hour. You need to bump your speed up about 1.5. Alright, guys, here's a prime example of this trolling video and what it can do for you. Take a look right here in this cooler. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got dinner for days. Hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.